Hey BoLS fans, Caldera here, playing with Anthony. Anthony, say hi. Alright, we are going to play a 2,000 point game. He has Blood Angels over there, beautifully painted, and my beautifully painted white Dark Eldar. Thank you, thank you. I blame Goat Boy. So I've got 40 witches, 3 squads of 9.
So you're gonna walk 6 inches, you're gonna get up here,
yeah, 2 squads of 9 with a homunculi, 1 squad of 8 with a homunculi and Lilith, and then a 10-man squad. Then I've got the Reavers with 2 Heat Lances and Arena Champion. I've got 1 squad of Warriors with a blaster, they're going to ride in a Venom, and 4 Trueborn with blasters in a Venom. All these witches are in Raiders. Then over here, see, these are the Raiders. I got 2 Ravagers, 2 Venoms, 4 Raiders that aforementioned squads are going to be riding in. All vehicles have Flicker Fields and Grizzly Trophies, except for the Ravagers, they don't have Grizzly Trophies. And they all have Shock Prows on the Raiders. And everybody rolled a 6 for combat drugs, or I rolled once and got the 6 for combat drugs, so I've got Feel No Pain on the bikes, the yellow squad, the 10-man squad, and the other 3 squads got 2. Alright, now we're going to jump over and look at Anthony's list. Alright, over here in Anthony's Blood Angels, we've got 2 outflanking Ball Predators, 1 with the Flamestorm Cannon, 1 with the Assault Cannon. We've got Assault Terminators with a Priest, and Mephiston's playing the part of just a regular librarian today. What psychic powers does he got?
He has the Shield of Sanguinus and Unleash Rage.
Alright, Unleash Rage and Shield of Sanguinus. Then we, on the back, that's in 1 Storm Raven. On the back of it's a Death Company Dreadnought Blood Talons. Then over here we've got a, tell me what this is. It looks like Assault Squad with...
Assault Squad with 2 Meltas, Sergeant has a Power Fist, and Storm Shield.
Alright, Sergeant got a Power Fist and Storm Shield and 2 Melta Guns, and they will be deep striking in this game. And then we got another Storm Raven, and that's going to have the Death Company with Asterath, and that has a regular Furioso Dreadnought in it. Alright, turn 1. Not a whole lot of movement. We just have 2 Storm Ravens on the board full of guys. They moved up. This guy shot his last can with Power of the Machine Spirit at that Raider and scored a hit, penetrating hit, and I rolled a Flicker Field save like a boss. And then that one's hiding over behind the building to kind of not get shot so much from my return fire, so we make it a little difficult to deal with that one. Just a little recap real quick, or an adjustment, so to say. I do have 1 squad of Blood Brides I forgot to mention that's riding with Lilith instead of just regular witches. And then my 3 homunculi, this one has Shadow Shard, that one has Casket of Cleansing, and then that one has a Crucible of Malediction. I'm gonna try those out and see if I like them. Alright, those are the only changes, updates, and we'll see you guys later.
I'm first.
Alright, Dark Eldar, turn 1. Have a mass amount of Lance Fire, jumped off the top of the building, tried to shoot that other one, did nothing. Over here, made a about half average cover saves, resulting in stunned, shaken, and both weapons blown off, so he's still got the missiles. But he's got extra armor, so he's only shaken. And then I had 1 vehicle move flat out, everybody else shot. Alright, we'll see what we have on turn 2. Alright, Alright, Blood Angel, round 2. We got some action. Alright, Librarian, Priest, and the Terminators got out and squashed that Ravager there. It blew up and didn't hurt anybody. And Death Company's Dread came over here trying to get this one, but needing 6 to hit, he whiffed. Or he got 1. Oh yeah, that's right, he got 1, but he rolled a 2. So he was only... Yeah, so he didn't pen. Alright. And then over here, these guys shot this Venom, but I made my save. Same thing with the missile. He failed to... Failed to 10 or... Oh, he failed to hit, that's right. He didn't even hit with it. Alright, so we'll see what I can do with my turn 2. I'm going to unload on those poor Terminators. They're going to die. Alright, we are at the end of Dark Eldar turn 2, my turn. To give you lots of stuff missing. The Dreadnought's missing, and the big Terminator squad with the Librarian and the Priest is now missing. And then we have those Assault Squad lost 3 members, failed their leadership, and ran backwards about 10 inches. So I'll go over what happened. Those 3 lances failed to hurt that Dreadnought. That lance failed to hurt that Dreadnought. That one failed. That one failed. And the 4 blasters from the Trueborn killed it. So that left no lances to deal with either one of the Storm Ravens, so they're still both up and kicking. That Raider right there tried to move and go do some stuff and immobilize itself, so he's stuck up there for now. The Witches got out of here but had no target to assault because they shot and killed some dudes, so they ran away. What happened to the Terminators? Alright, so like I said at the beginning of the game, I have 3 homunculi. They all have one of the special 1-shot per game items. The Crucible Malediction fired off. The Librarian had to take a leadership test on 3d6, rolled a 10, so he was safe. But then the Shadow Shard claimed 1 Terminator, or 2 Terminators, one Terminator, the Sanguinary Priest, and the Librarian. And then through shooting and a short close combat phase, the Terminators are no longer with us. Alright, so we'll see if Anthony gets some reserves in. We also have those guys over there, I forgot to mention, they combat squad, so the other half went over there. Alright, so we'll see what Blood Angel turn 3 turns out. Alright, Anthony's turn 3, Blood Angels. We got the other Furiosa decided to join the party. Got out and attacked those witches. During the assault phase, he killed 3, and I managed to shake and stun it. But he's got extra armor, so he doesn't care. So I only lost by 1, and I rolled a 5, so I'm good. That Storm Ram right there, split fire, took off the weapon on the Raider, but then it got blew up by that sergeant jumping up and blowing up. His buddy died to dangerous terrain, but he blew up the immobilized Raider, and those guys got out past their pinning. And then over here, got some casualties on this unit. Took a wound from a assault cannon from the Storm Raven over there. Took a wound, but this unit's fearless now, so they're good. Then we had the other Storm Raven fly way over there. Shot this Ravager, but failed to pin it. And then the Ball Predator over there, assault cannon, failed to do any kind of damage either. The assault guys jumped over behind the piece of terrain over there. Maybe my Reavers will come in and go deal with them, hopefully. So that was the end of turn 3. We'll see what damage I can do. Alright, we're looking at the end of turn 3 from around Dark Eldar. We had the bikes finally come in. They came in range and blew up the Bell Predator in the side there. That's pretty good. Then they jumped into the terrain and passed train checks. The Storm Raven is unscathed. I only had 1 vehicle to shoot at him, so not surprised there. Over here, had the Ravager shoot, do some, I think I shook with that volley. Then the 4 blasters out of here with the cover save. He made his cover save, so didn't do any damage there. I broke off the Witch Squad there, did my difficult terrain, 3 down, ran 6, so I was able to get 3 out, and then made a difficult terrain test to assault the now immobilized Storm Raven. Oh, that's what I did. That's what the blasters did. Yeah, that's right. The blasters immobilized it, and then I was able to assault it with haywire grenades, and I blew off both weapons and shook it, so it can only machine spirit 1 missile at me. Over here, oh yeah, we forgot to do that. Oh well, Monka was going to pay for that. I forgot to do it. And then over here, I've got these 2 guys hiding out. One went flat out, and this one's just kind of hiding. I may pay for that though, because that Ball Predator might come in and just smoke me. All right, and then over here, the Dreadnought Dreadnought, I did nothing. I hit once, but then rolled a 1 for the Haywire, so did nothing. And he did 2 wounds, I saved 1, and then he missed with his free roll. Alright, so we still got that objective up for grabs. That one over there on that side I've got. That one right there. And then he's got that one over there. So, alright, beginning his turn 4, we will see what Anthony can pull out and stop me from winning this game. Alright, here we go. Alright, Blood Angels, turn 4. Not surprising, we finally got the other Bale Predator with the Flamestorm decided to show up. And as you can notice, there are no longer any bikes there. He killed 3. I was like, alright, well that's cool, I got an arena champion, leadership 9. Didn't matter. I rolled a 12, like a boss. They're off the board, they're totally dead. Those guys are still hidden back over there. Storm Raven came over here. Still failed to penetrate that Ravager. It's like the most beastly Ravager ever. That one, Machine Spirit, and whiffed on that Raider. Over here, this was amazing. So I whiffed with my attacks on the Sergeant here with my homunculi, and he rolled 2 1s to hit, and I was like, oh yeah, roll the 1, roll the 1. He rolled a 1 to wound me, so it was whiffle-rama right there. And the Ashrath Company just totally mopped up those witches right there. I did kill 2, but made a lot of saves, but failed my leadership, and he caught me. Alright, so we'll see what my turn 4 brings. Oh yeah, and this right here. 5 swings, I got 1 hit, and got a glance, and rolled a 5, tore for weapon. And he only, he killed 1, so we were tie combat. We were stuck in still. Alright, we'll see what we do in turn 4. Alright, my turn 4, Dark Eldar. So, we continue to have Whiffarama right here. I did nothing, and he did nothing. Or I made my saves. So, he did do something, but I made my saves. Up here, again, just, I rolled a 3, 3, and a 2. He rolled 2 1s to hit me. These guys are just so pillow-fisted. They're just having a snap fight over here. Something interesting, though, the assault with Lilith and the Blood Brides on the Death Company. Lilith killed all 4 Death Company by herself. Had 10 swings on the charge, hit all but 1, and then I wounded 5 times because I was on the charge, Furious Charge, strength 4. So it's pretty nasty when she gets Furious Charge. And then Ashtrath whiffed all 3 of his tags. It was like, what, you rolled 2 2s and a 1? That was terrible. So that was that. I piled in. He failed 1 armor save due to Fearless. And then my shooting to the Storm Raven ended up shaking it. That one and the other one is shaking. That's about it. Still can't do anything to a Storm Raven. Alright, going on to turn 5. Alright, turn 5, Blood Angels. We had this Predator move 18 inches, pop smoke, so I gotta deal with that. The Storm Raven moved flat out 24 inches, and then once again shot at by unassailable Ravager. But of course his Storm Raven is unassailable as well. Over here, oh man, so this guy, he had a consolidated 3 inches, so he's really on the 2nd floor. I killed him, or I did 2 wounds, and he rolled snake eyes for armor saves. That sergeant just likes the 1s. Alright, and over here, Ashtaroth took 1 wound from Lilith, and made all his armor saves versus the girls. Homunculi didn't do anything either, and then he killed 1 chick. So 1-to-1 tie combat. Alright, on to my turn 5, possibly the end of the game. Let's see what happens.
We focus on story. We don't use dice.
Alright, Dark Eldar, turn 5. I had 1 shot at the Predator, failed to hit it, failed to do any damage. I probably would have made a smoke save anyway. Over here, sitting on top of the objective, the Ravager failed to do any damage to the Storm Raven, but the Blasters finally got through and got the Storm Raven, wrecked it, it's on the ground. Over here, the Homunculi got into the immobilized Raider there, and Lilith finished off Ashtaroth, and they, if the game keeps going, are trying to get the Storm Raven. It is stunned from the Blaster over there in the Venom. And then another noteworthy, so Ether Sails on a this Raider allowed me to go 33 inches, and Shock Prow allowed me to tank shock. He made his leadership test, tried to crack grenade me, and rolled a 2. So that guy died. Alright, so So far, as it stands, we're on turn 5. All right, Anthony, roll it. Let's see if the game ends.
2.
It does. All right, let's kind of.